I say imagination do what? The imagination determines the size of spirits. It will be difficult for small spirits to enjoy big, unbridled imagination. It's not possible. Ability of God. Can I tell you something? The ability of God to show great power on earth can only be possible through men of great imagination. When imagination is small, it's already small. That imagination measures the size of people. There are people that doesn't believe that they can have money to buy a car that is expensive. If you tell something like, when I started preaching immortality, some people that know me were growing up, they say, why wouldn't I preach something like that? That I'm very ambitious. That I've always been like that. I say, it's not ambition. It's not ambition, it's imagination. That I've always been, yes, been very lofty, high. That I like saying some things. I've always been like that. I said, what do you mean by like that? It's imagination. He made things possible. Now, can I tell you something? When I was to field job, Suka was there, and Asutek was there then, Anambra State University of Technology was there then. My mates were all trying to go to, almost my friends, they feel in Suka. I went and few Jos. I didn't know anybody in Jos. Imagination told me few Jos. I felt few uni Jos. When I got admission, I joined Ife and I landed in Jos in the morning. Somebody said, where will you sleep? I said, I'm going to school first. It's not, this is not night. This is morning. I worry about sleeping. Is it time for me to sleep? I believe that when it is time for me to sleep, I have to get somewhere to sleep. But meanwhile, it's not sleeping time. So I got to Unijos. Went to the gate. Told the man at there, I said, I just got admission to physics. What will I do? They said I should go to administration, administrative block to go and get forms. I said, where? He pointed. I started going there. They gave me form. I went to the table down there. I started filling it. Met my friend. We felt I submitted. In fact, when we have, they said we need passport. I said, where do we snap passport? They told us we go there and take, wait and take. They said, where? At A1. Went to A1. Snapped. Came back there. Fixed. When we submitted, I look at my friend. I said, where are you coming from? He said, from Canada. He said, where? I said, I came from the east. He said, where is this going to sleep? I asked him, I said, where is he sleeping? He asked me, where am I sleeping? I said, I don't know where I'm sleeping. He said, he knows somebody. I said, let's start going there. Me and I followed him there. Now that's why I reason. I followed him to that place. Now, when we are going, we are talking like kings, and we didn't have a place to sleep. I don't know how to explain this to you. We didn't bother. These are natural things that God should provide. Place of sleeping. He didn't worry us. We're just happy going to where we don't know. It's a kind of brain. Now, when we got there, the person that we slept with, he knew that we were a problem. That we don't have a place to sleep and we are with him. So he started arranging for us to get our own accommodation. So that we can get out of his room. So he took us to where they do student allocation of hostels. Started making arrangements so that we can get our own room. We got our own room, then we left him. If we didn't get our own room, we would not worry, we would stay there. If you see people that have great imagination, whether they are poor or not, they will be happy. If they have money or not, they will be happy. If you meet them, they will start living from you, until you help them. But while they are with you, you will enjoy their positivity. What do I say? Huh? You will enjoy. That is why now Locust Time started from one room without money. Yes, we started from one room without money. We know that money will come from that same imagination. So we are praying hard there and we stayed there. We are staying in one room until the people give us another room. One of us also got another room, and the family we are praying with joined us. So after a time, it looked like the compound was our own. We started making convert from that compound. From one room to 2 rooms to where the other girl was living, to Mama Doden, they all become locusts. We are raining fire there. We didn't worry about some of those things. We know that God will take care of them when we stay in prayer. Imagination believes in itself because it produces light. In fact, the word imagination means conglomerate or brightness. It doesn't fear tomorrow because you know it will rule. Now listen, I'm about to go. I'm going to stop sharing by another 14 minutes. Please look here. Look here. Imagination is the greatest gift of God to man. Everything that is on earth and in heaven were produced from it. And the imagination is bigger than everything. Everything good came from it and is bigger than everything. Now, when you meet people, you meet their imagination. When the imagination is very high, people don't fear. And the people don't struggle to be happy. They know that something good will happen for them. I said something good will. They know, the imagination tells them. That's why I said understanding the power of unbridled imagination. Unbridled imagination has infinite power. Write it on your paper. I say unbridled imagination has what? What you talk about infinite is that nothing is difficult for it. Nothing is difficult for unbridled imagination. Unbridled imagination does not discuss problem. It's already unbridled. Am I saying something? I say it's already unbridled. I say imagination is already unbridled. If you look at 11:6 of Genesis, the Bible testified that nothing